from 161st Street here in the Bronx. MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. The Yanks are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Willie Moreno will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
John Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Into right field, that's a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. And he will creep ever closer to that. Next will be the designated hitter, Luis Munoz, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Munoz.
Hit towards first. Wiggins is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They go to the bottom of the second, no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
John Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's out number 2. Standing in, John Wiggins. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
John Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Carmichael on second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. Shoots this one over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw into third. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, that has to feel good.
Day afternoon business person special following this.
Leading off with the Mets.
Leading off the inning, Alden Trayer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
Stepping in, John Wiggins is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
5-1 the final total in today's game. So the Bronx Bombers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Willie Moreno earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tom Ziegler records 8 outs on his way to the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this quick 2-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. John Wiggins looks to extend his hitting streak to an incredible 45 games next. Cal Costanzo will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
John Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And that's the second out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He popped out in his first trip. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, John Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, it'd be hard to argue that he's not the best hitter in the game right now. Aside from the hitting streak, he lays claim to the league's best batting average as well.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1 for 4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day 1 of this hit.
Digging in, John Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Ready once again, John Wiggins.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free. Striding in, John Wiggins.
Now batting, first baseman, John Wiggins.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
Standing in now for the Yankees, John Wiggins, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
So a big moment in the ball game here. John Wiggins, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
The 0-1 takes a knee-high fastball.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Sent back up the middle, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the night. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tanaka is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no error, and a couple of men left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Yankees lead this one 15-13.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
15-13, the final tally in this one. The Yankees posted 15 runs in this one. Alex Armas claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tom Ziegler closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody. MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in Flushing, Queens. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. The Yanks find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Rafael Montero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 balls. And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Next up for New York, Jonathan Villar. He takes his first trip to the plate here, fresh off a 4-hit ball game a night ago. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet them. In now, Sammy Bourbon. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Sammy Bourbon.
Ground down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year. But
into the box now, John Wiggins. And their runners at the corners now.
the last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Tanaka. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
Dan, that's a nice RBI base hit on a hard grounder down the first baseline. If the first baseman's holding him right there, it's probably a double play, but not the case.
No question about it, D-Roll. Sometimes it's a game of inches, and that ball hit where the first baseman, if he was holding on, that would probably have been one of those 3-6-3 double.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Now at the plate, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
John Wiggins.
First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Wiggins is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that is off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tanaka. A hit in 2 tries so far. The 1-1. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, John Wiggins. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch.
Now batting, Edgar Zepeda.
Right fielder, Edgar Zepeda.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Mets 2. So standing in, John Wiggins. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
Man, I don't care who you roll out there against these guys. That's 10 wins in a row for them, so they feel like they can beat anybody in the league right now, and they're making it look awfully easy, too.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. So the Bronx Bombers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alvin Pride earns win number 7 on the season. Rafael Montero allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Alex Armas gets a 4-out save, his 16th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.